What's up, guys? Today is the day. The Camaro is coming home. I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I can't wait to see it. There's been a lot of great companies that has been on board with this deal to be able to make this happen. Wizard Race Cars for knocking the car out, getting it painted, getting 100% ready to go so we can send it off to Justin at Modern Racing. He wired the whole car. He did get the stuff plumbed up, ready to go. We weren't able to fire it up at his shop. Usually we do, but I didn't have a rear center section in the car. There was no drive shaft for it yet. I didn't have no fluids in the engine or the transmission. So I just told him, wire it up, get it ready. I'm confident in what y'all got going on. Let's get it home. I will finish it to be able to get it fired up this week. And lastly, it's actually being delivered from Colin at Glass Life in Atlanta. He just sent me a text about 30 minutes ago saying that he's an hour out. So when he gets here, we're gonna be able to unload Bad Blood, the new 1969 Camaro that we will be running for No Prep Kings this year. We will get it back here in the shop. We're gonna start looking around it. We're gonna get him to talk about it a little bit, and we're gonna start getting ready to get it completed so we can head out and go testing. Do you want the chance to win this 1987 Grand National? Head on over to DustinSwanson69.com or LSNasty.com. For every $1 you spend, gets you an entry to be able to take this thing home. All right, guys, it's here. They're backing up right now. They're here. Shout out to Glass Life, Atlanta Racing. They got it all set up for us. We're gonna move this pallet real quick, guys, but Camaro Racing just got us our rear end. It's here. We're about to unload Bad Blood, get her put in the shop. The shop is a mess right now because we are, cleaning out the trailer, getting it all ready. So everything is actually out of the trailer. We're getting everything organized. We got a new awning going up. So just trying to get everything situated, get everything ready. All right, guys, there it is. I haven't really got to see the car. That's what I was just telling Colin. I seen it whenever we picked it up from Wizard and then dropped it off at Modern, and I actually haven't really got to see it since. So we're about to unload it real quick. Yes, he did deliver it down here, man himself. What time did you leave this morning? 3 a.m. Man, that's dedication right there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and unload it real quick. He said it's extremely low. He extended the ramps out there, so we'll see if it just comes right off the ramps. We'll look at that, but we got one more strap to take off, and then it's ready to come out and get put inside the shop. The lights off right now. We got an electrician coming out to get the power all set up for the shop. So I wish I could have the lights on. I think what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead, move this toolbox, and we're gonna push the car out on the millings out back so we can see it out in the sun. But holy crap, does this thing look good. It looks super silk and smooth. Man, I don't even want to put no stickers on it right now. That thing looks awesome, bro. Y'all did an amazing job. I was telling them, so tell them what the process is, as in like to do a car like this.
So we start with prepping the paint.
Okay.
Polish the whole car. It had a really good paint job and a good polish on it, but we do that on every car.
Okay.
Once we get polished, we go and apply the paint protection film.
Where's that at?
This entire decklet area is PPF.
Okay.
I think you requested a roof piece on each side.
Yep, just because we could be able to put a computer on it.
Laptop all day.
So basically what that does is it won't allow it to scratch.
Right, and if you do scratch this film, the heat from the sun will make the scratches go away.
Okay.
You've got a big piece from here to here.
That's for the rubber?
For slinging off the tires.
Gotcha.
We went back all the way to here on both doors.
Yep.
In case the front end goes a little bit too far.
I see.
Down.
Okay. So basically any of the areas that is trouble areas.
Yeah. So you can put a chute on the back and not scratch it all up. You can put your laptops up top, put the front end on.
Okay.
All of these fasteners have foam on them.
Okay.
This one here is an entire piece all the way across for these guys.
Sweet. And you're still allowed to put stickers on the car for your
Yes.
sponsors, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How long does it take to do a car like this? I know this one was a little bit speed process because, you know, I was trying to get ready to go testing, but like what is a good timeline to be able to get a car done?
You know, we usually have about 20 hours in one.
Okay.
This one was no different. So like a 4-day affair if we're trying to really just crank it out.
Hell yeah. What's the nicest car you've ever worked on?
You know, probably the serial killer, King Cartuccio's Vet.
Yeah.
That's
Super nice.
No, I'll tell you which one. Fletcher's Blue 67.
No! God, please, no!
Yeah.
That they couldn't control.
Okay.
That car, the quality was, but dude, this thing, we've been all over it. This one is right there with it. This is one of the...
What makes them good? Just, I guess, a good paint job and prep work, or?
Not even that. The paint job was great, but you know, we're inside the cars and get to see so many race cars. When one comes in and is finished out right, you can tell, and that's how this car is. It's...
Oh, I can't wait to go through and look at it. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna move my toolbox back there and we're gonna go put it out in the sun because I don't have the lights on right here, but man, that thing, it looks awesome. Not gonna lie. I'm eager to start testing it and getting ready and moving forward.
A lot of titanium on it.
It is. Yep. Well, I'm fat, so I gotta get down to minimum weight. What about, so I want to go ahead and let them know that race cars ain't the only cars that y'all do. So,
no, we do, you know, performance-based cars, a lot of street cars. We do a ton of paint protection film.
Okay.
We do a lot of Porsches, stuff like that, but we do a ton of race cars.
And y'all are based out of Atlanta?
We are, and you know, we transport, so we pick them up all over the place.
Sweet. It's a badass deal.
We were down here last week with the Defender you sent to us.
Yes.
And got it back to him.
How'd that thing end up coming out?
Looks good.
Great.
I think he's really happy.
Well, that's good. That's a good deal right there. But yeah, guys, they knocked it out the park, man. And this car does have headlights on it. I wanted to make sure, you know, whenever we did this car, to be able to have headlights and tail lights, working lights. This thing's actually got some cool tricks. So there is there's flashers on this car. Did you know that?
No. Oh no, you hit the flashers.
Let me see. Guys, I haven't got to really look through the car yet. So let's see if there's a power button back there. If there's one back there somewhere. Let's see what we got. Master. Okay, so there's the...
Yeah, you got flashers.
So this one down here is the hazard. So they should be off now.
They are.
All right, so now they should be on.
Hit the flashers on them. Who should be the first to get the flashers hit on?
I bet you right now I think I'm the first race car that's got flashers.
You gonna hit them on somebody?
Hit them with flashers. You know how fucking... Listen, I may not win all my races, but whoever I do beat, if they see the fucking flashers...
You'll be fighting when you're packing your shoes out.
That's gonna be awesome right there. Well, the next thing is, so Modern Racing did some trick stuff. The next thing is, there is lights around the whole bottom of the car. And when I go on the two-step, you know, when you hit the tree, when you go on the two-step, they strobe. So I can't wait to see it at nighttime. So they did some cool stuff with the car, guys. What about, let's see if, which ones turns the headlights on? Let's see right here. That's the headlights? Let's see what the headlights are like, guys.
Is the marker lights on it too, or no?
Yeah, they got different ones, but we do got headlights. And yes, they are bright at night, but all the lights work. We got some work we got to do. We are going to put this outside, but shout out to Glass Life for getting this knocked out and delivering it. Are you able to give like a rough estimate of what, if someone wanted to come get a car done, what is it kind of be? I know it's more of like, you know, you got to figure out what kind of cars they are, but what's the ballpark that someone kind of can start out in?
I'll tell you, we average with paint protection film and ceramic on a car with some pretty good coverage around $4,500 for a street car.
Okay.
These kind of cars, it's custom film kit.
How long does it last?
10-year warranty on the film, 9 years on the ceramic coat.
Oh damn, so you got a 10-year warranty. That's longer than almost anybody even keeps a car.
Yeah, the film guaranteed for 10 years.
That's good. It's an awesome piece right there. So shout out to them guys for getting this thing knocked out. I will have a link to their website in the description down below, so you will be able to reach out to them. He is the owner. He pretty much, that's who I deal with. He's pretty much who you will be dealing with as well. You'll be able to get your car, truck, SUV, anything set up that you want to get paint protected film put on and going through. But I can't wait to get out, get this thing done, ready to go, start testing. Man, that thing's badass. I tell you right now, I think the flashers is the ultimate game changer. Man, that thing's like, you can even see them from back here. So guys, let's enough of talking. Let's go ahead and push it out back. I'd like to see it out in the sun. The sun's out right now. I want to see what the color looks like and everything done before we put it in here and start getting everything done and getting work on it. Guys, I can't express, I don't know if y'all can see it, how happy I am. One, to have this car home. Two, dude, this car looks amazing. It looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the most beautiful cars I've seen, especially out in the sun. A lot of great companies was able to make this happen. A lot of great sponsors was able to make this happen, and then Colin and them at Glass Life was able to bring it all together. And as you can see, it has that shine to it. It'll continue to have that shine to it. We are going to get things ready, start testing. There's some stuff that we got to do, but we have a lot of people to be thankful for to be able to put this thing together. And I think we're gonna have a good season. I can't wait to get out there and see what we can do. Man, look at this thing. Ooh-wee. Everything's working. Headlights, tail lights. Did it have any more Zeus's with it? Or okay, I'll get with them. Figure out what Zeus's we got to put in it. But ooh-wee. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like it. It's a very, very nice piece. I'm still the best thing. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Glass Life is we're gonna have to put it at number 2. It's the second best thing because the flashers is number 1. I just say the flashers are number 1. I don't care what anybody says. I'm pretty sure I'm the first race car with flashers on it. I wanted to do turn signals, but they told me I was going a little over the top. Maybe the next car I'll do turn signals. But whenever you get to the end of the track, just go ahead and indicate that you're going to go ahead and turn right.
Well, you know, you'll be in front of whoever, so you'll put
your
indicator on the gut to come over in front.
That's it. So, man, that's going to be an awesome deal. I bet you right now there's going to be at least 5 people that copy it, and now they'll have flashers too. It's usually how it goes. You got to be, what is it, a trendsetter?
Pioneer.
There he is. And then everybody else just follows suit. But dude, this thing looks awesome, guys. So we'll get it pushed in. We're gonna grab some lunch real quick. When we get back, we're gonna start working. Want to thank Glass Life one last time for knocking this thing out, getting it done for us. And if y'all want to get something done, they're easily reachable. They're a great company to deal with. And they're right there in Atlanta, so it's kind of, you know, middle to everybody that's over here on the east. We're gonna go ahead and leave it out here for a second, just let it sit out in the sun. But man, this thing's awesome. Can't wait to get it fired up, get it ready, and start testing here in a little bit. So guys, we're dishing out the trailer, getting everything organized and cleaned up, ready for this race season. Big Daddy Brian, let them know what you think about the new car. You've only got to see a little bit of it.
I seen it at, you know, the BRI show. You know, I was utterly impressed. Now that I see it all plumbed and wired up, it is utterly amazing. I mean, by far, totally exceeded, you know, my expectations of when, you know, you said you were building a new car. I mean,
What about y'all?
Oh, I love it. I never seen the car other than PRI.
That's badass.
Amazing.
Game changer.
I can't wait to get that rascal in the paint, go A to B on a nice rip.
What do you think about the flashers?
Dude, I'm telling you.
I don't care about anything else in the car. I think the flasher is the number one thing.
You're gonna piss some people off.
I gotta say, we got rear tail lights and headlights, man. We ain't never had that in a car.
Nope.
Ever.
So the guys are getting the stuff cleaned out. Instead of trying to organize the trailer up, trying to get everything 100% ready to go, so we can get the shop back cleaned up. Kind of run you through it real quick. You know, we carry a welder and everything because there's times that I have to weld on the headers and stuff on the car. I do want to make the welder more stationary because we're always trying to roll it around and do all that. So we're going to put the welder right here. We'll have our bottle right here. We'll also have our CO2, our nitrogen, and everything to be able to control the car and run the car. So that's where the bottles will go, be right there. We're going to clean all this area out. We'll then have the welder, everything set up, ready to go right here. Right next to it, we are putting a spare screw blower with a hat, suited up, ready to go. In case we have an issue while we're out on the road. This first 6 or 7 races is back to back, so we're on the road for 5 to 7 weeks. We will not be coming home. In case we have an issue, I want to be able to get be able to just swap stuff over. That's the game plan. I don't want to rob stuff off of other parts of the car or other stuff in the shop to be able to make something work. I did spend the money this year, the beginning of the year, to try to get everything suited up, ready to go, and that's the motors, transmissions, rear gears, and the screw blowers that we have to be able to go through. So we're going to go ahead and organize these cabinets, start moving forward, figure out what parts we have, what parts we need to order, what electronics. Just got hooked up with Fuel Tech today. Shout out to Fuel Tech for getting me getting in and getting out. We ordered another FT600 and 2 FT Sparks to get ready for this season. Mark Mickey with the transmissions to getting us all our stuff. Modern Racing to any kind of parts that I need. Shout out to Todd with Hormone Logics for you know, making all this deal happen. Justin Swanstrom Racing, Swan Gang, which is y'all what makes this thing happen. It keeps rolling around. We have a lot of great companies. Tree Mart, Type A Motorsports, Brybeck Group. We got you know, great companies working with to be able to make this thing happen. And I can't wait to go test, get it all ready. You can see the cars are over there. You know, the prenup is right there. We're going to be running. Man, you're looking pretty big. Yeah. We got Bad Blood, and we got Blood Money down there at the other end. But once we get the trailer 100% organized and ready to go, this stuff will be gone, and then we'll be able to get more room into the shop. We also got our housing in and our new rear center section. Our new 11-inch center section just came in, ready to go. The Marty housing is over there. We'll go ahead and unbox that here in a little bit. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and show you the inside. We'll turn the lights on real quick, show you what, you know, everything's all plumbed up and done. We'll turn this master switch on real quick. That turns all electronics, everything on in the car. And they did put the fuel map in from our last pass from Bradenton. We got lights in the car, guys. So this switch right here, it is a 2-step switch to where, you know, it can go up and down or bottom. So what that does is it turns the lights on outside the car. And in here, you can go ahead and turn the lights on in here. You can see how nice it is. It looks pretty clean. We'll try to keep it as clean as we can. I do have a poured in seat coming and head pads to be able to use that. We did things a little bit different for this deal. We put the FT Spark and everything inside the car. Most of the cars that we run, the FT Spark always goes outside by the frame rails, but we put the FT Spark inside here. Kind of made it a little bit easier if we have to change, and too, it keeps it a little bit cleaner. You know, all carbon fiber, ready to go. I really do enjoy it. I like it. This button in here, you know, I got my line lock, my trans brake, and then I got my flashers. Mike, we got flashers on the car. You go to the rear, it turns the flashers on. So we got Rife sensors in the car, guys. That's one thing I wanted to do with this car, was to put Rife sensors in it. It's got Rife blocks. When we go over to the other side of the car, we'll show y'all a little bit more about it. Are they on right now? So I can turn them off, and then they should be off right now. Yep, and now they should be back on. So we'll come back on over here, guys. We're gonna have that there. Shut that door down real quick. Yeah. So looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to shut that door down. It'll get a little bit darker in here, so you'll be able to see more what it's like on the track. Shout out to Braille Batteries for getting batteries hooked up. As you can see, you know, Justin and Modern, and they try to make the wiring as clean as possible. This right here is a cell phone holder. I wanted to put a cell phone holder in the car so it can, you know, hold my cell phone at the end of the track. So that's what that is right there. And if I want to, I could flop it upside down like that. And here's a phone charger. So I can charge my phone while going down the track. But you see the Rife sensors in here. It's all ran off of a Rife block. Austin, do me a favor. Run to the other side, hit the trans brake, and give it full throttle. This is something a little, you know, Justin and them came up with at Modern Racing. They wanted to do something a little bit different. Hit that red button. All right, now go full throttle.
That's badass.
So it strobes on whenever good. So whenever you're on the trans brake, it'll strobe while it's at the track. All right, you can let go. Appreciate it. But we got the front end off, as you can see. Everything is plumbed up, ready to go. The only thing that I have to make is I got to make a fuel line that goes from our tank up to our pump. We have our Rife block right here that has our pan vac, you know, our mechanical fuel injection, our EFI fuel injection, and our oil sensor. Dad will be able to read pan vac on this car now. He will be able to read head temperature. We're going to have head temperature on the car. I put a steering wheel sensor, so we'll be able to tell, you know, which way the wheel's turning going down the track. And we also put a you know, front ride wheel sensor right here. You can see it is right there, and that'll basically just, you know, just give us more data while we're going on track. Because, you know, we put a lot of sensors on the car. Fuel Tech's able to control all of it. We do have a new rear end housing that just came in from Marty Marilat. He just got it set up for us. New 11-inch deal. Y'all seen the center section over there that we're going to run. So we are going to be pulling that out and getting it put in the car. I do got to get the car lined up, a line on the front end.
Show them the rear end you're taking out of the car.
Yeah, it's a strange housing. So, you know, that's one. It's a 10-inch deal. We're going to be putting this. We're going to put this 11-inch steel in there. Just make it stronger moving forward. We're gonna. I gotta line the front end. I gotta set the chassis up. We gotta scale the car out. You know, I gotta go through time the motor. There's quite a bit of stuff that I gotta do to get ready. Here's a spare motor moving for going into for NPK. As for Blood Money, the Pro Mod, it will be just sitting over there, you know, collecting dust until we get ready to go run it again. We will keep it clean, keep everything modified, rolling forward. But let's get ready for NPK this year. All right, guys, it's a little dark inside the shop right now. Y'all do know we have an electrician coming, but before we ended this video out, I did want to show y'all the working headlights. Austin, turn that main power switch on to the left, the toggle switch, and that's going to turn your ECU on. And I want to say it's 2 switches over to click it up. Okay, so that's your headlights. What's the next switch over? What's it do? Go to switch over to your left. What's it do? Turn the headlights back off. Okay, turn the lights back off. All right, hit that other switch. Okay, so that's the lights up underneath the car for whenever we're working on the pits. The rear end, and as you can see, the front end is lit up. Now flip it the other way. That turns the lights on inside the car. As you can see, you know, it's all lit up. Everything's inside there. Now turn that off, and I'm gonna have you turn the front headlights on. We have front working headlights, guys. It does, you know, it brightens everything up. We'll be able to see that. We'll leave those on. The button below the trans brake, push it. You can let go. All right, now push it again. So we got flashers. All right, now we got that. So what I want you to do is I want you to hit the trans brake and then give it full throttle. And that's how it'll basically look when it's on the track, guys. It'll sit there and it'll flash a strobe light, and you let go of the button and you're good to go.